to Dawa Dude. Today in our Polish or Dawa James, we will talk about the minimum age for marriage in the Old Testament and New Testament. I have this short video segment from Hyde Park. You can subscribe to the channel SF Dawa, and they have a lot of good videos over there. So this is a very short segment.
So you said Bani Israel
Yeah,
said that the minimum age for marriage
yeah,
was the age of puberty.
puberty. Yes,
That made it halal.
that make them halal. Yes.
So Asif is saying that the age of puberty equal to age of marriage as per Old Testament. So it is kosher, it's halal, it's permissible, and this is the criteria of Old Testament has. Let's see what's the criteria in the Quran and the Sunnah. We have as a Muslim those days, actually, definitely in 7th century criteria those days, according to Quran and Sunnah, age of marriage equal to age of puberty plus maturity. So this is the 7th century criteria which is still apply. So it's not only age of puberty plus the maturity. So a woman could be reach to the age of puberty, but she is not even mature to take responsibility. So this is again, the Quran has a more strict criteria on that. So that's where it's not depend on the age. It depends on the complete how the child is developed as a full-blown man or woman, and that's where the criteria is. So in 7th century age and 21st century age could be a different. And let's see other, there is a narration, hadith from Aisha radiallahu anha. She herself said, if a girl were to reach puberty at the age of 9, then she is a woman. So here is a criteria also. If somebody reached the age of puberty, so the person will no longer be a child or a girl, but they still be can be called women. So that's basically shows in those days in 7th century the people used to get mature at the when they reach the puberty, and that's was the. But today, it's not the. If the girl reached the age of puberty, still she is not mature actually. So it depends on situations, the country to country, tribe to tribe, people, custom, so many factors. So mostly the criteria in the past history, if you look into Europe and America, age of consent is equal to age of puberty. But let's see further.
What is the age in the Bible for the age of consent for marriage? Because you're Christian, right?
Uh-huh.
What is the age?
I have already told you.
In the no New Testament.
I have already told you.
The New Testament.
I have already told you.
What is the age?
I have already told you
What's the age?
that woman should be in the age of puberty.
Yeah. Where does it say that in the Bible?
Yeah.
Where does it say that in the Bible? In the New Testament?
I
It doesn't.
I don't.
It doesn't. It doesn't. Okay.
It doesn't.
So historically, even in Christian lands, yes,
Yeah.
some people actually married even before the age of puberty.
Never.
No, they did.
No,
Listen.
So the New Testament does not provide any criteria of age of consent or age of marriage. And Abbas is saying, has a question from Abbas actually, in history, did people marry before the age of puberty in Christian land? So Asif is denying it. So let's examine that also. So if you look into this, 1859 to 1960, age of consent was 7 years in Delaware, USA. So that shows it's possible they were not reaching the age of puberty. Actually, it looks like a 7 year has a very young age actually for a person to reach the age of puberty. It's still a child. If you look into the legal age of consent in 1962, the American Law Institute recommended that the legal age of consent to sex, that in the age that the age below which the sex is defined as a statutory rape be dropped in every state to age 10. And in fact, until the mid 1960, the legal age of consent in Delaware was 7. So still 7 was maintained until 1960. But the other state dropped to 10. So it means Alabama, Arkansas, California, Colorado, Florida, Illinois, Michigan, New York, Texas, they have 10 years actually. So it's a pretty common those days actually. The lifestyle and the living of human being were very different actually. Today we live in a technology, science, technology, industrial era. All those has this factor to change the human societies. So let's see what we have today. If you look at the history in marriage history in Europe, you will find 8 year, 9 year, 8 year, 9 year, 10 year. Okay, these are the historical data you will find in the Europe. Age of consent is just the definition, the age at which the people can legally have sex. Pedophilia in psychiatry terms, a paraphilia involving heterosexual or homosexual activity or intercourse between adults with children, especially prepubertal. Now, today, if you look into the world data, actually, you'll find it's a 2021 in the entire world, and from 11 year to all the way to 21 year. So some country has a 11-year age of, especially if you, Angola has a 12, Philippines has a 12. So there might be some countries still have 11 years, so the African country or some or South American country possible. You know, it doesn't show the map on the South American, but it shows the in the dark side in the some African region. You know, if you look into that. So this is basically is the total concept of age of consent and the age of marriage for human society throughout the history. So I hope you liked the presentation. If you have not subscribed to Dawadut, please do subscribe, share, like, and leave a comment.